Okay, I'm back for part 2 of this makeup look. I have not done anything to my eyes since I showed you part 1. So if you want to see how I got this eye makeup look so far, please tune in to part 1. So I'm just going to continue on the eyes. I think I'm just going to do a white highlighting shade for my brow bone right now. I'm just going to use this color from the e.l.f. Vampire palette, but you can use any white that you want. I just had it handy, so I'm just going to use a small fluffy eyeshadow brush from Ego Tools and just use some of this white here to highlight my brow bone. And now I'm going to take my brow product and I'm going to use my Anastasia brow pomade. First, I'm just going to take my spoolie and run it through my brows because they have been crazy lately. I'm just going to apply a little bit of this brow product. I don't need really much because I do have pretty full brows to begin with, but to make a bolder look, I do like to use this when I do my makeup. Actually, I do it every day anyway, so I just think it really adds more definition. And I didn't realize, but I have more fallout like underneath my eyes where I applied that shadow. That shadow had a lot of fallout. So now I'm going to apply some mascara. This is just the L'Oreal Telescopic Shafting Extensions mascara. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to apply a liner first. I wasn't going to do a liner, but I forgot that I wanted to use this ColourPop new cream gel color in the shade Kicker. This is a really gorgeous silver. I figured it'd go really well with this look because it's like a metallic and we're doing like a metallic look here, so I figured it'd do pretty good things. I can't remember what brush I was using for my liner, so I guess I'm just going to use a clean brand new one. This is just a liner brush from what do you call it? Target. I'm just going to use this. Holy cow, this is very pigmented. Very close to the lash line. I'm not going to do anything like too crazy because this is like going to be so intense. I was thinking about doing the black liquid or gel liner and then putting this like next to it, but I didn't want that to be the whole look, so I don't know how much I'm liking this. I do like the color, but for this look, this is not what I was trying to go for. I don't know. What do you guys think? Ooh, I wish you could talk back to me right now, but like anytime I do liner, I always end up like regretting it. I don't know why. But I do love these liners. I've actually been wearing the rose gold one like a lot. Like every time I do my makeup lately, I've been using the rose gold one since I got it. But I hadn't tried this one or the gold shade or the yellow that I have. So I figured I'd do this one because of the kind of like metallic-y look this gave off, I guess. But now I'm kind of like regretting it. I don't know that I like it that much. It could be this brush too. This brush sucks. I don't know why I used this one. I knew it sucked too. I was just like, why? I don't know. I guess we'll just keep it on for now and who knows what I will do later. I might just kind of cover it up a little bit though with my shadows, just kind of like in the places where I don't want it. I kind of put some that was a little too heavy, so I might just kind of go back over it with that shimmer mint shade and just kind of tone it down a notch because it was a little bit too crazy. Yeah, I like it on the outer corner, just not on the inner corner so much, so I just added that there. Let me see if I can actually use a better liner brush, so maybe I can possibly apply it a little bit better. Where'd it go? Right here. Because I kind of felt like doing a wing after I was applying it, but I don't do really good wings, to be honest. And I just kind of wanted something, yeah, I mean, I like it, so I guess it's gonna stay. I never plan stuff with my videos, I just kind of go with it, so. Now I'm going to use my mascara and I'm going to pack this stuff on. Feel free to fast forward through this part because I know it's boring as hell. So I like listening to music when I do my makeup because it really just kind of helps me like forget about the boring parts like this part, but like I said, I can't do that on camera, so. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of leave it, put a little bit more on this eye, but I'm going to kind of leave it like this for a minute and then I'll probably apply a second coat. And then I'll wait till that coat dries and then I'm going to curl my lashes because I want them to be really dramatic and more like lengthened. So now I'm going to focus on my face real quick. I'm going to do some contour with this palette here. I'm just going to use this shade right here for contour and my Real Techniques contouring brush. Ooh, pretty vibrant, I'll tell you. You see that? Like between the mixture of a darker powder and then this brush, I get a really strong contour. Okay, so now I'm going to take, I have a brush in here somewhere, but I like to use, oh, it's right here, for my, my nose contour. I really hate contouring my nose because I always feel like I mess up. But whatever. And I'm just going to use that same Real Techniques contour brush because it's kind of like the same shape. And I'm just going to use that to blend it out because it's got a little bit like better bristles to blend it out, I guess you could say. Yes. And now I'm going to, oops. Now I'm going to bronze the face. This is a pH Matchmaker by Physicians Formula. This is in the shade Lake Bronzer. And I just want to see how this works. It just kind of looks like it's not going to be too bronze, but I figured I'd use it anyway. Oh, it's decent, actually. It's a really light bronzer, and I'm not used to like super light bronzers because I really like to have like a deeper bronzer, so it really helps the contours of my face. But I feel like this time of year, like I kind of need like a lighter bronzer because I'm not as tan or tan at all. So I need like something to be a little bit less harsh. I do like this so far. I mean, it looks pretty cute. So now I'm just going to take this on my neck and stuff. You know the drill. I always do this. Down the neck. Jawline. And my ears. Just going to touch up my ears just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I really do like this bronzer. It seems really nice and buildable too. Like if you want a stronger bronze, you can really pack it on. I just got this yesterday. It was in my haul. If you haven't seen that, you need to go check it out. It's a video before this one. And now I'm going to use some blush. This is just the Kat Von D Everlasting Face Shaper blush brush. Just a Sonia Kashuk brush. And this is just a peachy nude kind of shade blush, which I really like. Those are like my go-to blushes. And before I do my highlight, or my, before I do my highlight, I'm actually going to put some concealer on. I could have swore a second ago I looked at the timer and it was like at 20 minutes and it must have been at 12 and I like freaked out. Had like a mini heart attack. I was like, no. Well, it was only at 12. I'm just using some NYX Dark Circle Concealer in the shade Medium to correct my dark circles before I go into a lighter shade of highlight or concealer. I'm just going to use my Master Conceal from Maybelline in the shade Light. And I'm just being really careful when applying this because of the liner that I already have on. I don't want to like mess it up. Usually I apply a lot more concealer because I do need it, but since I already have that on, I'm not trying to mess up my whole face and the blush that I just did. I'm just going to kind of leave it at that, and then I'm going to take some of the yellow setting powder and just put it underneath there. Don't like need it super a lot, but to kind of give my face more dimension and stuff, I like to add it sometimes. So yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna apply my second coat of mascara just randomly. This is just getting the little ones that I didn't get before, or trying to lengthen them a little bit more. I'm also looking at my liner and being like, why? I'm gonna have to definitely touch it up. The wing on this side is not as strong as the other one. Like, I feel like for some reason this side I always get like the perfect flick, and this side it looks just like a, not even a flick, like I don't know how to explain it. It just looks like crap. But I don't know. Maybe not. So now I'm going to focus on the lower lash line. Actually, I'm going to do my highlighter first for my face. I'm so jumpy all over the place. I don't know what I want to do. Oh my god, where's my highlight? I could have swore. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm using a Makeup Revolution highlighter. And this one, I'm going to use the pinker shade, this one here. I think it's called Pink Lights. This one all the way at the end, it's kind of got like a purple pink glow to it. And I just figured this would look really cool with the metallic shadows. Ooh, yeah, I like that. That was really pretty. You guys see? I'm sure you can see it. I mean, it's like crazy. Holy cow. Just putting it on the Cupid's bow. A little bit on the chin, not much. Same with the forehead. I don't need really much highlight for the forehead. I put some down the bridge of my nose as well. But like, I really like to focus this on my cheekbones for a highlight. I feel like I put like way too much on my nose, but I might wipe it off in a second. So I'm not really feeling too much on my nose today. There we go, kind of like blended it. I kind of took it off, but it's okay because I don't really need too much emphasis there. So I'm going to use, for a liner, I think I'm going to use this MAC eyeshadow. This is in the shade Blue Flame, and it was also a limited edition. Like I told you guys, I'm bad with that. This is what it looks like. It's like a black blue color. I think I'm going to use some eye drops first though, because honestly that always helps intensify the pigment, and this is one of those that you can definitely use it with because it's a mineralized eyeshadow. You want to make sure it's not like too wet, but wet enough to where it'll still intensify the pigment. You wipe a little bit off on your hand if you want to. And I'm just going to kind of focus on the part where it's more blue, not so much black. I mean, it's like all in there, but you can see like there's a mixture. So since this is a blue eye look, you kind of want to focus on the blue area. Although it's going to look black, it's still going to have that blue reflex. Ooh, don't go that low. I always try not going too low on my lower lash line and making it too smoky, but I always end up doing it anyway, so. Yeah, so I left the inner corner open because I want to always highlight that area. I never want to leave it like dark because I have small eyes and I like to accentuate my eyes and make them like look bigger. So I'm going to take that same highlighting palette and I'm going to use that same shade that I used on my face just on the inner corner. I'm just going to use a small precision brush from e.l.f. Excuse me, I can't talk. And if you want to, you can also wet your brush with this one because this is going to intensify your inner corner highlight as well. And it kind of almost helps with the staying power, I find. For like any shadow, like if you wet it, it just seems to last a little bit longer, at least in my opinion. That is what I have found. But like I said, you don't want it to be like soaking wet because then it's just like pointless and it'll mess up your powder. Yeah, it just really intensifies it and it just makes it that much better. Yay. So now I'm going to do some liner. I'm just going to do this in my waterline. This is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Eye Pencil in the shade Lustrous Sapphire. I love that name. I think it's so cute. I'm having trouble applying it to the eye because when I tried to sharpen it earlier, it gave me a really hard time and like messed up my liner. So here it goes. Just had to warm it up a little bit. Oh God, ignore me. I've always had a fear of like eyeliner breaking off in my eye when I do this. I don't know why. But I always feel like, oh my God, it's gonna like break off. It's a really bright blue in case you can't see. And I'm just lining my my tight line as well. Excuse me. Whoa. I hate doing that shit. So freaks me out. So now I'm going to quick do the lower lashes. So there they are. And I really want to add more of that kicker color, which is the silver that I used somewhere like on my eyes, but I'm really liking the way this is looking right now, and I don't think that I should like add to it because I feel like sometimes like I get like I want to use everything at once and I add to it and then I like mess my whole like look I have going. So I mean, I don't know. You can use this on your waterline if you don't have that blue, but I figured the blue would just like accentuate the blue in my eyes more. So, or on my eyes, I mean, not in my eyes. I don't have blue eyes. What is this? Oh, you could use this one. I'm going to try and use this real quick. I highly doubt this is going to be the lip color I use, but this is the Star Wars CoverGirl lipstick in the shade number 20. And this is like a super like lilac-y silver metallic shade. I got it because it was limited edition and I don't know. Even though I don't go for like sparkly lipsticks that have shimmer in them anymore, it just kind of like spoke to me. Like, I don't know why. Oh, it's really pretty. If you blend it out with your finger, you kind of get like that excess like shimmery part off. I mean, this is like super pretty, but it's kind of like creepy. I look like a space cadet. I don't know, maybe I should call this video like space tutorial. No. I won't do that again. But if you want to go for this crazy lip, I mean, do it. Like, why not? You know what I mean? Like, live your life. You can also top it off with this lip gloss. This is a Beauty Rush holographic lip gloss, and this is in the shade Like Magic. It's a really pretty, like, purpley iridescent shade. It's got, like, pink in it, too, and blue. Whoa. And it's a really thick applicator. I think just like adding this shade on top just kind of tops off the look. If you want to, you can do like a nude lip with this, which I will probably switch to because I don't know if I can go out in public like this, but because it's a little much. But I do like it. I mean, it's not like the worst thing I've ever done, I don't think. So I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Please like it if you did and subscribe to me. I would really appreciate it. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. Like I said, you could like tone down the lips a little bit. This was just like an added last second thing. Like I said, normally I wouldn't wear, like I said, I probably won't wear this out, but anyway, I hope you guys like it, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.